China's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. China's economy is in big trouble. Okay, what's happening in there right now is that there are millions of um, people that are boycotting their mortgages, simply saying that we're not going to pay our mortgage anymore because of what's happening with the development, real estate development over there. Because if you don't know, some of the biggest developers in China are going belly up, and what they've done is they've taken the people's money and they haven't built the properties that they promised them, and it's been a big Ponzi scheme. Okay, and if you add that to the fractional reserve lending practices that China uses, just like America, that's another Ponzi scheme. So now they have two Ponzi schemes going at one time, which is the real estate development that basically rob their buyers or their customers by getting their money and not building the collateral, building the house. And on the same time, they have that Ponzi scheme of the banking system, fractional reserve. So China is facing two major things that's going to deplode it in a sense. Okay, one, people losing belief in their banking system. Because if you don't realize, guys, our banking system is the same as China. Actually, China copied our banking system, which is called the fractional reserve lending, which basically said that for every $100 that I invest in the bank can turn around and lend that out almost $1,000. At the same time, they only have to, keep $10 of that. So every $100 I put into the bank, they can lend out $90, and that $90 can now be turned around and lend out almost $1,000. But they only have to keep $10 in reserves. And so, simply put, we're realizing that what's happening with China is that people are doing bank runs. The banks are not giving their money out or allowing withdrawals. At the same time, there's thousands or hundreds of thousands of people boycotting and not paying their mortgages. So we're having the banking system, the belief in the banking system deteriorate, and the whole system, the economy is based on a fractional reserve Ponzi scheme that the banks don't have the money, but because everyone believes that they do, then it's all good. And what people don't realize is, like, for example, in America, we have FDC. In China, to have something exactly the same. Why isn't that insurance working out and bailing out everyone? Because there is not enough money for everyone. So the Ponzi scheme has an insurance, but the insurance is really a Ponzi scheme in itself because there's not enough money to bail out everyone. If something like bad happens, for example, Bank of America goes down, there's not enough money for everyone's account, ladies and gentlemen, to be bailed out. And you can see that in America, you can see that in China right now. And so people in China are boycotting their mortgages, they're doing bank runs, and the China's government is in big trouble, ladies and gentlemen, because at any moment their economy can collapse because of their monetary system, okay, because it's backed by fractional reserve. One thing that China has going for it is they have a lot of gold, ladies and gentlemen, and the other thing they have is they have a lot of food in reserves, unlike many other countries, okay? So that's one thing they're hedging themselves from that because, one of the quickest ways to get a revolution is not have enough food, right? Another quickest way to have a revolution is to seize people's money, right? Like what's happening in China. So the Chinese government is in big trouble. Their monetary system is in big trouble. The real estate industry is in big trouble. Many people in China invest their life savings into real estate that have not even been developed. And the crazy thing is the same thing is happening in one sense, in a different dimension in America. You have all these loose lending. You have all these people borrowing money and refinancing their homes and using their homes as an ATM. You have so much leverage, you have so much debt, and while the bankers in America tighten the money policy, they make lending a lot harder. So many people are already in debt. As interests go up, their payments go up, and people are already leveraged out. They're not going to be able to afford to buy or make the monthly payments on even $100,000 home or $300,000 home when interests go up. So we're going to see massive haircuts, in my opinion, in my belief system, that in America real estate, we're going to see massive sells, okay? We're going to see massive sells in stocks, in Bitcoin, in high-risk assets, lower-risk assets, medium-risk assets. And, there's going to be hard times coming. There's no way slicing and dicing it. They can try to prolong it like the last crash. We should have had it in the last crash, the meltdown, but they banded it up. They printed a lot more money. And now this crash is even 100 times more stronger, more potent, more resin to it. Just look at the debt from the last crash, '08, to this crash. I mean, the debt is just ridiculous. The money printing is just ridiculous. And so major pain is coming to America, just like it's coming to China, dude, just like it's coming to Sri Lanka. But this video is about China and how their people are standing up to their government and their big banks by just saying, look, we're not going to pay you our mortgage anymore. And that's the fastest way to collapse a country, is not by having wars or by picking up shovels and pitchforks, is by taking your money out of your banking system, by not making your mortgage payments. Those things will collapse. If enough people do it, will collapse the economy just like this, okay? And the Chinese government knows it, right? And that's why they're bringing in tanks. That's why at first they said they were not going to bail out the corporations. They were not going to bail out the people. But they're realizing that, hey, this is a revolution happening, because if enough people stop paying their mortgage, if enough people go out there and want to take their money and they realize they can't take their money, then the whole system is going to collapse. And that's why they're doing bailouts, even though Big Brother of China said they were not okay with bailouts because it's going to incentivize bad risk-taking behavior, which is absolutely true. But they also realize that if they don't bail out these people's that borrowed money to buy these real estate that were never developed, that the whole system of cars is going to collapse. So it's a very interesting situation to watch. But guys, it sucks to be in China right now. It sucks to have all your money tied up, just like it does in America. There's so many people I know that lost thousands of hundreds, if not millions of dollars in the bankruptcies of Celsius, the bankruptcy of XYZ company, okay? So sad situation, unfortunately, but the way the money printing has gone all over the world has caused nothing but pain for everyone that's not close to the printing press. Thank you for watching. Click the like button. Don't take no for answer. Peace.
Real quick, download my free book, Real Estate Investing for Beginners, the ultimate starter guide at myrealestatedojo.com, where I teach you how to find motivated sellers, buy their homes at a deep discount, and then have the seller become your own private bank. Subject to, get it now. One more thing, if you're looking for private one-on-one help when it comes to real estate investing, then consider joining my academy, where you sit down with me one-on-one. 2, you get monthly coaching. 3, you get access to my best-selling courses. 4, you get access to my video library, and then the list goes on, for just $97 a month. Join me now at MrNoFluff.com. Lastly, the best 6-figure side hustle, bicycle flipping. Want to see how? Here's a behind-the-scene video how I did it. Go to thebestsidehustle.mrnofluff.com. Now let's get back to the content.